didn't turn the heat on, it would.
No,
be
but
a soup.
I'm saying the process of like with gazpacho, like blending everything together is still the process of maybe it's not theoretically.
Well, if I
cooking,
wanted to
but
make
preparing
chicken
it.
noodle soup, I could just put chicken and noodles in broth, and it would be soup.
No, I don't think it would.
I don't have to cook it.
I don't think it would.
I
I think if
doesn't
you just
have
put
to
it
be
in
cooked.
water, it would just be chickens and noodles in water. It wouldn't be chicken noodle soup. The boiling
No,
of the
you
chicken.
put it in broth. It doesn't have to be
Well,
hot.
broth is already soup. So then you're just adding
Yeah,
things
but I
to
mean,
an
if you-
existing soup and calling it soup.
You guys have Japanese.
I'm not really.
No.
I'm not.
Here's a
smart
nice
enough
trade
to-
here. Junior and PRT go 1-for-1 on our soup discussion. B&B up 1 in this series.
They
Trying
go
to close
one
it
for
out
one
here on
the soup
Inferno.
discussion. Junior's pro soup.
Junior's pro soup.
Anti-soup.
Anti-soup. He's a real soupy guy. I was trying to add sus to soup. Didn't work.
Yeah.
But this is looking good for Team 1. They do like their pistol rounds, and it seems like this is going to be no different. That bomb is ticking
See,
away,
this
and
is why I hate
Batty
Inferno,
Fizz is out.
man. Like, what they already have to save because
Pretty much.
the pit is just too.
That's not an
All right,
Inferno
Spongy.
problem. That's a
CS problem.
economy problem.
Yeah, that's true.
But like
Yes.
it's more exacerbated on Inferno and Dust 2 because one smoke just entirely locks you out of the bomb site.
Do you like to exacerbate?
Yeah, but I mean, I still don't blame that on the map as much as I think the economy needs to be fixed. Because, yeah, I agree, this is super boring. Like, watching the major, it's like every round. Oh, we lost one player and they got pit control. Let's run over to B and save.
Remember, folks, if we get another like $1,500,
Vu will go bald.
Vu goes bald. Maybe it's another 2K. It might be another 2K in the next half hour. Vu goes bald live on stream. Do you have clippers handy, Vu?
Yeah. I've got a beard trimmer. I hope that works.
Oh, having had my head shaved with a beard trimmer before, it works. Not the most comfortable way to do it,
Yeah.
but
It'll
work.
The thing is, the pit is just too powerful a post-plant position. Like, it's just insane. Like,
I disagree. It's so vulnerable to utility.
yeah, but post-plant, you don't have
It's
as much
not.
utility.
Liar.
Gotta save a molly.
Also, it's not that vulnerable.
It's not that easy to molly when you're coming in through
Yeah,
hard.
because it's difficult to molly it from a safe position.
I suppose.
If you can get the molly out, yeah, sure. But there's so many, like, bullshit angles you can hold, like, weird head. I think I counted once, and there's, like, 16 different head glitches on that site.
Interesting.
I did it for a video once, on how bad Inferno was.
It's
I
a
hate
bold
this
take.
map. I hate this map.
I feel like you hit a lot of maps.
No, I hate Inferno and Dust 2.
So 2 out of the 7 map pool.
Yeah, but we've had more maps.
Inferno is really just
Are you a
not
Cobble
a good
fan?
map to hate.
I don't mind Cobble, but they ruined the wrong site.
Yeah, they did.
A
That
was
is
the
correct.
coolest site
Cobble
on the
has
game.
been memory hold, man.
Yeah.
It's the worst map ever made.
Cobble?
So the B site was horrendous,
Yes.
but the A site was cool. It's just nobody ever went A because the B site was so broken.
Well, the A site wasn't good either because it was. Well, I mean, everyone went B, but just because they didn't go A doesn't mean
I do
A was
remember
fine.
enjoying
A
the
was
post plans with players like playing back in Cannon or playing around the Romeo and Juliet balcony. I remember there being some iconic moments there.
Drop was what was broken about
Yeah.
the
Drop was
map.
broken.
Drop
was
completely
terrible.
ruined the entire map.
B was also bad.
Yeah.
All of B was bad, and A was like really weird.
If you
man,
miss
'cause you had to
Cobblestone,
hold it with
go to
one player, but-
mobro.co/dashmasters and donate money so that we can bring Cobble back.
I'd-
If you hate Cobblestone, go to mobro.co/dashmasters to make sure Cobble never gets re-entered into the pool.
I don't know if this is a VU take.
Only good thing about Cobble was shotgunning drop. That was fun.
I don't know if this is a VU take, but all T-sided maps are bad.
Yes, this is actually a solid VU take. But this is why I say VU takes aren't bad, because
Yeah.
this is literally everyone agrees
Yeah,
with this.
I mean-
everyone that knows CS, agrees
Yeah,
with
I
this.
mean it as a-
T-sided maps are broken.
When I say VU take, I mean a controversial but correct opinion.
Well, I think the issue is in the current
There
meta
you
of
go.
Counter-Strike, because the economy is so slated towards the Ts, that if you also have the map slated towards the Ts, it's just not interesting.
Yeah, the game was meant to be
No,
CT-sided.
it's not that it's not interesting. It's too random. It's too random. The T's get off to a 5-0 start, and you can never break their economy. The whole point of T-side is that you have a chance to work your way back in by getting kills, even if you don't win rounds. CT side doesn't have that, and you have to fucking save every single time you lose a round. T side, if you get a bomb plant, you can buy after buy after buy after buy. It's too random.
I also think
it relies way too much on pistol and
I
first
also think the more CT-sided a map, the more important a good in-game leader is, because a genuinely good T-side will change you from like 4 rounds to 6, which is just more impactful.
That's true.
Than like 9 rounds.
Yeah, and
to
having
rounds.
strats and setups and utility and
Yeah,
everything
exactly.
on
Like,
point.
you actually have to have a good T-side to get rounds.
That's
Whereas like
true.
on Dust 2, you could be you can not have strats and
You
still
can run
get
at
10
people.
rounds. Like,
Yeah. And you fluke some entries, and yeah, you're
it's
solid.
a waste of everyone's
It's a
time.
good argument. That's compelling.
The other problem is, I mean, maps are so CT-sided right now that pistol rounds matter too much, and pistol rounds are total luck.
Yeah. Yeah, we've had this discussion before.
The Vu take of if you win 16-14, but you won both pistols, you lost.
Yeah.
I feel like this is as good of an argument as, like, is cereal soup. Like, if you won both pistols, but you only won 16-14, were you actually the better team?
No, you weren't. Well, you can be the better team. You can lose like other. You like if you lose like a really
Yeah, but
dodgy
I mean, it's
anti-eco,
possible. But like typically,
Yeah,
let's
yeah.
just say on average.
yeah, generally it definitely works. It definitely holds. If you win more gun rounds,
disagree,
you
though.
are the better team, in my
How
opinion.
you doing, Peanut?
Especially in the Deagle meta.
This is you've been with us from the start,
I have.
documenting this madness.
Even from the first tournament we held.
First Dash Masters. How are you enjoying this season, this year?
It's fun. It's a lot of fun. We have a lot of cool shenanigans that we've done so far.
Tomfoolery and the shenanigans.
I got to visit Chris Pluro Palick Trap House.
Trap House?
Yeah, I've been staying at his trap house. Chris ripped up his
Oh, right,
house so
yeah.
he could house me. And yeah, it's a little bit of a trap house now, but you know, I don't judge.
If you want to
What are you putting
compensate
in
Peanut
here?
for his work,
What is this?
mobro.co/stash
Oh, it's good.
Come donate. Come
It's
give
good.
to a good cause.
Do you want to house me?
It's good.
I don't know what's going on here.
He's just showing photos, Peanut photos,
Ah.
from what we've seen.
Yeah, if you-
Mobro.co/Dashmasters.
Yeah.
Type exclamation point, donate in chat. Get donating, folks.
Oh,
We're
my
coming up
ears.
on the end of the evening. We're getting close to the end of the evening. We need to hit some goals. $25,000 shaves my head again, man.
No, we
need
gotta
to
get
see-
bald.
This
Mike
camera is
again.
now just out of focus because you held it up way too close.
What's happening to up mic, by the way?
You broke
Up
it.
mine,
You
he's still
broke
being
it.
he's
broke
still being
it.
straightened out.
Bro, how much hair does this guy
A
have?
lot. That's why it's entertaining to straighten it.
All
That's
of-
sort of the point.
All of the hair on his body is just like on top of his head. He doesn't grow hair anywhere else.
Oh, hello.
Oh,
That's what he told us.
we're really zoomed in.
There we go.
There we go. Now we see everyone.
Oh, now I have to see the fact that I'm dressed as a clown still. Well, I've got the makeup on still. I keep forgetting. I'm like making serious, genuine points about like T-side, how T-sided the game is being bad, and I'm just dressed like a clown. Terrible.
All right.
All right, we're in a 2 versus 3 here, but
All right, Vu.
Malbs is through the B side, but they don't have
What's
the
up?
bomb. If they can get the bomb, it's winnable. But okay, well, he just peeked the guy with a nade out and just didn't pick up the bomb. So that's
It's a bold move.
See how that nade bounced right back at him?
The
Oh,
bomb
it
was
was
in
that's
mid,
why.
yeah.
Okay.
It's really tricky to pick it up through the wall unless you're
Yeah.
ghosting it,
What's
pulling a kitty pride.
what's the play
Flip
here
to the
for
wall.
Malbs? Like, how do you ever get this bomb back?
Click 3 heads.
Do you just like
You click 3
You don't
heads.
want to say because saving on the T side is the most base
40
male
seconds.
thing in
He's
in
gonna
existence.
he's gonna just click 3 heads. It's the mob's way.
It
All
is,
right.
but I don't see how he can even like peek them one by one. They're like literally just all stood next to each other. It's impossible.
I think we need to get a short-term, quick goal going here. 250 smack reduce comes in the next half hour before Vu pops off.
Oh my god! Okay,
Whoa.
it's
Half
not
an hour.
impossible. It's not impossible.
Then we
when
lose
you're
Vu.
just this good.
What should I commit to, Vu? What should I commit to?
What, you have
Or
to do?
you?
Shave your
Could be
eyebrows.
you. No, my eyebrows are
Oh
75,000.
my lord! He actually just one tap. He just
They're not-
tapped all 3 people.
Yeah, but
That
I
was
don't think we're getting the
fucking wild.
75,000.
Yes, and
so
I
why
would
don't
be
you just drop it
extremely
down to
happy to keep my
20,000?
eyebrows. Basically, the way
Why
I
don't you just
valued
drop
my
this, like-
eyebrows this year was how much money do we have to raise for my girlfriend to not leave me if I shave my eyebrows again? And that's the number that we settled on, so they're not moving. They're not shifting.
Sorry, that was an absolutely disgusting 1v3. I was like, this is completely impossible. They're like double peeking him, and he just literally just. I
Mobs
don't
heard
know how
you
he
were
isolated
watching.
the fight.
Mobs
To
heard
be
you were
fair, they
watching.
also played it really
They
bad.
did play it really badly because it should have been impossible.
$5 from Chloe Gaming. Chloe Gaming. Thank you, Chloe
Shout
Gaming.
out
Well,
to
Chloe
one
Gaming.
Chloe Gaming.
Right.
Chloe Gaming coming in with a Chloe Gaming.
He did do something right in that he made them think he could come apartments,
Yeah.
and that's why the boy.
So there's another $245
Even though if
before
he'd
this
come out
ends.
apartments, he was never winning it.
I will. Whoever pushes us over that 250 mark. Oh hell
Monica.
yeah, Monica! I don't know how to enunciate that
What
face.
is that?
You'd have to like try and make your face look like that.
I don't know how to say that.
Just
I'm
like
gonna.
Is that a
Hold on.
mustache in the middle?
Looks like a mustache.
yeah, I think it's a moustache.
That's pretty creative.
Yeah, it's pretty
That's-
good.
This is
I didn't
my
know you could do
interpretation.
that.
You are.
That's my interpretation of that face.
Yeah, it's
Thank
like-
you, Monica. majorly appreciate that $50. All right, so we're now at $55. If we hit
So have we committed to anything for
whoever
250?
pushes us over, I will write whatever you want on my arm, within reason of TOS.
Whatever you want.
Well, why don't you just eat a chili pepper? Ghost pepper.
I think we've gone through the ghost peppers.
No, he said there was plenty.
I think we've gone through the ghost pepper.
Sure he said plenty.
Look, I did the Apollo yesterday, and my stomach is still not settled, so I'm really not looking to add more heat into that. Yesterday was my burn my body day.
What are you doing, man?
Today
you
is
can't
my
tap the bomb and then reload. Of course you're going to get...
I think you should be in the game.
That's so infuriating. That's
think
like
you should sub
so
in.
dumb. That's so dumb. Like, you tap the bomb because you want him to peek, and then you're like, oh, I'll just reload, so he knows he can peek me freely. and
maybe
kill me.
fat fingered it.
That's
So
even worse. You
whoever
can't be-
pushes us, whoever pushes us over the next, what would the number be? So we've already raised 55, right? So what would $195 being added to our current number equal to? What would that take us to? Where are we at?
You're asking people to do some maths.
Okay.
Thanks, Peanut.
Okay.
Peanut coming in clutch.
We're $20,065.
I think we...
I think that
I
maybe,
think you might need
can
to
we refresh it?
Is that
Refresh it real quick. I think we might be above
give it
that.
the quick F5. Oh, hang on. Somebody's
can't
running
reach
through a Molotov. What the hell is going on here?
Oh, okay. We have more money.
BNB just ran down-
$20,214. So 55 out of that. So 195 added on to that.
20,400. Well, 399.
Yeah,
Good
yeah.
enough.
Okay, so if we hit 20,400, whoever pushes us above the 20,400 mark, what a very clear line, can write whatever they want on my arm within some degree of reason.
I would just donate 200 if I could think of something funny, but I can't think of something funny.
I mean, you could just donate 200 anyway.
I mean, yeah, I will do eventually. But
Eventually, he says.
Miles has just got another one deagle. I don't know. I don't even know where he's finding these kills. It's just every time
it's
he
just
has a
Miles.
deagle, he just gets
He just heard. He just knows that Bowman's paying $1 for every killie that he gets,
Yeah,
and is ready to throw these
Miles
in.
just loves charity.
He does love charity.
He's a really big charity guy.
Look, Mobs is great, and we do need to get him just all the success in the world. We love Mobs. Who's your dream team for Mobs to join? Because I know people have been talking about him on EG, talking about him on Liquid, and no disrespect to Team 1. Just they have historically been a team that likes to sell talent on when they start to show up.
Yeah, and I mean the rest of the team isn't as good as him. I mean,
Thank you, Team 1, for coming to our charity tournament. We really appreciate you coming out as invites.
That's not even a bad thing about
if you
Team
win
1.
this tournament, you can
That's just how high I am
you
on
get
Malbs.
one slap into Ellie's face.
No,
Now,
I'm just that high on Malbs that I think he's just that much better than everyone else.
he is incredible, yeah.
What is so good about Malbs? Like, I haven't watched almost any of Malbs.
He has-
I don't really understand.
Did
the
you see
hype.
that
has
1v3 one?
crazy first bullet aim,
He does.
basically. He's like
I did see the 1v3. You're right.
he's like
But other
crazy
than that,
first bullet aim. He's very aggressive. He's like NAE Kinder.
NA, you can. That's really.
I mean, it depends.
That's aggressive.
Yeah, he's not quite as aggressive, but he's like the most aggressive player on his team, and he takes like 27-ish%, I think, opening duels, something around there, like between 25 and 30, I think.
I mean, ripping openings is just so useful for a team, right?
It is.
Getting that first pick,
And
being
he's
willing to
usually
take the aggression and winning it.
And he's
that's
also
nuts.
usually the highest rated player while doing it.
Yeah.
He's just like, yeah, he's got insane first bullet aim.
I'm like, whenever I know that a team's best player, like,
I mean,
usually is the last alive in a round,
There's a 3K entry.
he's
and
nuts.
The closer.
Just opening up banana. I don't know. I don't respect closes as much as openers. Opening's more challenging.
Yeah. That's why I think Dupree... oh, hang on. This is going to be another Vu take. But
right.
Maybe in a bad sense this time. That's why I think Dupree was the best player on Peak Astralis.
Ooh.
Unless, like, maybe...
$3 coming in from Gonzalo Max, sending big hugs to all men who are struggling in any way right now. Hope it gets better. Absolutely, man.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. That's a great message. I mean, the cause here is why we all do this, right? To raise money for Movember and the work that they do for men's mental health and suicide prevention, for prostate and testicular cancer research. That's really why we do this. At the end of the day, all these stretch goals, all those donation goals that we talk about, writing on my arm, whatever, shaving my head, shaving Crew's head, shaving something on Adam. It's all for the charity, right? The reason we put all these things over, the reason we eat ghost peppers and drink hot sauce and get hit with water balloons, it's all to raise money for Movember because we really just... The cause is super important. The cause is super important. It's something that's obviously affected a lot of us personally, and I know. I mean, we've talked about it. Vu, you talked about it in the interview that we did, and I've talked about my personal struggles, and it's something that affects a lot of us and has affected so many people in particular over the last 2 years. It's been a tough 2 years, man. It's been a really weird 2 years, and it's so important now as much as ever and more than ever to really build connections and community and talk about mental health, talk about things that are going on and help people out, build a community, help people out, be kind to each other. It's huge.
Absolutely.
Swisher? Not so huge.
Anyway, Dupree, yeah. Dupree
How much
was
of my
best
interview has been put out there?
How much of your interview has been put out there? I don't actually know, because the thing is, when we see that we don't have audio when the clips go out to stream, so I never know which part it's
I've
in.
only seen the one where it's like the zany thing, and it's like I'm talking about shaving my head. That's the only thing.
I think so. Each one is like edited to a different question, kind of thing. So
Yeah.
I think it's out there somewhere. I just don't know which one it was.
I don't even
I
remember
got
what I
played.
said to you. I was like really tired. I can't remember what I
Don't
said
worry
in the
about it.
interview.
That's what
It
Vu
won't
takes.
haunt you. Don't worry about it.
That's how Vu takes.
It won't come back to haunt you.
The last like 2-3 weeks have just been a blur. So I don't even know where I am currently. No,
Don't worry about it.
Why isn't Vu bald yet? It's because people haven't donated the last 1,500
That's
to get me to be bald.
We need to get him bald.
Yeah.
Get him bald. Go to
Get them,
mobro.co/stashmasters. Type !donate in chat to get the link. Head on over. Let's get Vu bald. Get Vu bald. Get Vu bald. Get Vu bald. Thank you.
You're welcome.
I was like, it's really awkward if it's just me doing it. And Elliot's over here tweeting,
I was gonna like.
just vibing
I was
out.
going to mobro.co/stashmasters.
I appreciate you.
That's
Do that.
genuine. That's genuinely what I was doing.
Do it. That's
and I've
worthwhile.
typed it in wrong.
You cannot
so,
chant with me. That's acceptable. It's an acceptable reason to not join the chant. Mobs, another nice Deagle clip.
He's absolutely eating.
Picked
this,
up an
man.
op. The op's not the move.
He's got 15 kills in 10 rounds,
He's pretty good at the game.
and I don't think there hasn't been many eco frags either. It's been quite a like. There's not been many eco
I'd
rounds.
say there's been quite a few rounds where he's single-handedly turned it too, which is
Yeah.
impressive, both as opener and closer.
There are a couple like I got 2-1 deeks in a round where they just had no chance of winning, or it's like it's kind
Yeah.
of stat padding.
Yeah.
But 15 kills, and I think he's got the most kills and the most deaths, which is just.
Baller.
I mean, I like that.
I respect
That's
it.
my kind of gameplay.
I respect it.
That's the problem with the HLTV rating, man. It's all KD based. So if you're 15 and 10, you barely even get like that much like props.
That's why I always try and highlight like opening kills when I do fun facts and stuff. I'm always like, let's look at opening jewels, because I think opening jewels are like so important, and people. It's like
Let me tell you a stat. Let me tell you a stat you didn't know.
Okay.
I looked at this.
Okay.
And in like I can't remember how many. I think it was like top 70 or something.
Okay.
Of impact rating, the only two players with an under 15%, under 50% entry success rate were John G. This is one just before John G left, and Nafany, which was an interesting stat because I mean you would think that like you wouldn't necessarily need to win 60%. Like if you go for enough of them, you should have impact rating regardless. But like, no, sorry, it was the only people in. I can't remember the stat exactly. Oh boy, I brought up a stat.
This is why I'm the facts guy.
You embarrass yourself. But John G went for 35% of his team's opening duels or something, at like a 40% success rate.
Yeah. I think.
And he had like a 1.4 impact rating or something.
I remember. I think it was Vanity tweeted out when John G was kind of like, imploding a little bit on Twitter.
Yeah.
And he was like, I'd want to leave as well. He's entering for a team that don't throw flashes for him. I was like, gee. And I was like, yeah. I mean, Bad News Bears just really live and die by John G. And I always liked John G as a player because I just respect anyone who's so aggressive that if your in-game leader says, we're going here, run through this smoke, and he would just do it without asking. I always respect that, like fearlessness.
Well, the problem
Who take?
was that European teams did specifically talk about how they were like kind of really easy to read because you just basically waited for John G to run out somewhere, especially on their CT side.
Yeah.
Just you wait for John G to die and then
Got
you
some
just
more
win.
donos.
No?
More donos?
More
More
donos.
donos?
All donuts.
Gregory Zanis coming in with a $10. Thank you, Gregory Zanis.
I mean, it's definitely true that European teams could just wait for him and then just kill him. But that's largely
$100.
it's largely because he
Connor
was
Wolf.
like so obviously.
Thank you, Connor Wolf.
He was so
Connor.
obviously their best player.
$100 coming on in.
He was so obviously their best player that they just kind of like they had to die by him because he was just so much better than everyone else.
Well, they're doing all right now. With
Yeah.
Mr. B. Willis.
I mean, maybe it was a case where
Brandon Willis.
they thought they lived and died. You know, are you familiar with the Ewing theory?
The what?
The Ewing theory.
I don't think I'm familiar with the
I think it's
theory.
Patrick Ewing,
Okay.
basketball player back in the day.
Okay.
And he was the star player of. Oh, I'm not going to say because I'll get it wrong. But he was a star player in his team, and he got injured, and they played without him, and they played much better. So the idea of the Ewing theory is when a team loses their star player,
Everyone has to step up.
Yeah, everyone
'cause none of us
steps
are
up, and
reliant.
then, everyone else gets a bit of the spotlight.
That is interesting, right? Teams coasting.
Yeah, exactly.
I hear shouting from the basement. Does that mean we're further along in the straightening?
I think so.
Can we?
Oh, we are ready.
Can we show?
Maybe.
Oh, he's coming up. Oh, he's coming
It's
up.
coming up. It's coming up.
Straight
It's
Gus
coming
mind.
up. It's
Straight
there.
hair mind. Up, up, up. No curl. I don't know how
That
to do
is-
this.
I mean, that is
I just want to see the fro flow.
that is not good aim. He didn't even lay a glove on him.
Oh,
I don't know how Mavs got that kill. He was full blind.
just mob things.
It
He
gets
could
so
smell
annoying
him.
when
He
you
could
set
smell
up a good flash, you time the aggression correctly, and then the guy just kills you full blind.
Underrated CS skill is olfactory acuity. When you can smell the players,
Yeah.
you're good.
You know.
Oh, whiff.
You know.
Oh, redemption.
You know Moose. Bit of an oddball.
I'm aware of him, sure.
I
He
used to
exists.
play with him, and he used to refer to bad players as garlic players because
Garlic?
you could smell them. He was like, I know where he is. I can smell it. He's playing Underwood. I can smell him. He's a garlic player, and they would check Underwood. And he was
XNS had
there.
a nice 4K this round.
He just referred to players as garlic players when he would know where they were.
I agree with that Ewing theory, by the way.
Yeah.
Very smart theory.
Yeah,
Is he coming up?
It's a real thing. It's a real thing. Oh my.
Well, I think
Lord.
the problem is that, like, with John G on the team, it was just like, yeah, John G, go kill.
All right, we're coming up for
That
the
was-
reveal.
That was
Yeah.
the.
He's got a wig on right now.
This observer.
Yeah,
is-
come in. Full screen him, full screen
might
him, full
wanna-
screen him.
Okay. The
Full screen him.
The observer is okay.
He's off. Hold on.
This is. Where's the camera looking? I'm not Gus. We're now looking at the
Go
floor in
go
game.
full camera.
What's going on?
What's happening now? Now we've lost all camera.
This is.
We don't have a camera in general
Next
now.
we can watch Malbs on the slow walk.
Hold on.
Playing
Oh,
contact.
here we go.
He's ahead of the smoke. They might not be. Okay, I think they're fine. I don't really
Gotta
see
see
that
this.
now.
Can we?
Here, extra headsets
Can we?
here.
I mean, we're gonna go to the half. We'll do it in the half, I guess.
Yeah.
See what's gonna happen in this round.
This is like guns versus pistols, but they have such a health advantage. I mean, that's quite a big kill because they had such a big health advantage. But now when you lose one of the healthy players, XNS, Pisa, pretty low. Malb's not on full health, but he does rail the head off of
Hang on to it
B-Wells.
for you.
They're just kind of forcing
tell you
this
guys
big
a
arcade.
story.
Tell me a story, Boo.
It's not very interesting. Okay, so if you look at the skins that most of the people on Bad News Bears are using, they're using that skin, the agent model with the green helmet. And that's because I've actually done a bunch of testing and like actual research and found that that is the agent that gives you an advantage. Like definitively, it has the smallest backpack, so you can't be seen around corners. And if you look at it against the background, the yellow, even though it seems like it sticks out, it's like a washed out yellow that you wouldn't shoot at because you think it's part of the background behind the player.
Interesting.
So I told this to Swisher, and like their whole team switched over to this model. And I know for a fact they've had times where they've like used it, and then people have like requested they turn it off because they can't see the model. And then I've seen a few clips where it's completely invisible on Ancient. So if you play the game, you should actually use that model. It's actually a literal advantage.
That's the wrong player.
Oh my God! Time for the reveal.
This
Oh.
looks
I'm so
real
ready.
weird.
This is literally the thing I've been most. This is the reveal. You dyed it too.
So they dyed it also.
Yeah.
Okay.
Went full mullet. Oh my God.
Oh.
Woohoo! Oh! Oh, it flows. Very Fabio. Very Fabio. Very Fabio. All right, now you can put the headset on. All right, Fabio.
Yo, this is hot.
Put that headset on.
I love it. High key.
Very, very,
It's
very
another style.
Fabio. Yeah, and it only took how many hours?
I
It
don't
only
know.
took, like,
It
an
was
hour.
It was about an hour. It wasn't
Yeah.
too bad.
All right, so
It's
you're
a
just
lot
going to
of
do that
effort.
every morning.
Yeah.
Wake up in the morning, straighten your hair for an hour, and you can
This
be
is
Fabio.
interesting. I swear to God, I have not seen this. I've probably not seen a crease for like the last 2 years, 3 years. This is unreal. This is unreal.
This is wild.
That's crazy.
Shout out to Ali for straightening his hair for an hour.
Thank you, Ali.
Thank you very much.
I'm
Making
so
all of
happy.
Half of the session was just ASMR because all you could hear was just curls. Just like,
It was smoking. It was smoking a lot,
Yeah.
but that's because mine had hair
just
product in.
scrunching out.
You
This
can't
is-
catch the fly.
Can I
yeah,
touch it?
Yeah, touch it. It's very soft.
It is extremely soft
Very
now.
soft. And by the way, there's no product in this hair. This is just like, well, at least product from this morning,
She's
yeah.
flowing.
But like she didn't put anything.
It's just
like,
flowing, man.
anything after that. It's just we're here as is.
I'm so happy.
Yeah.
This is what I wanted.
Yeah.
This is the one stretch goal that I was genuinely so. No offense, Boo, but I know what
But
I
this
look
is
like
crazy.
bald.
This
and
is
Most bald
crazy.
people, like when you're bald, you look bald. You know, I just had no
I can't
idea
even
what
see
this
like
would
reactions
look like.
right. Like this is mind blowing.
Clip it,
Wait,
ship
you need
it,
to put all of
screenshot it,
Hold on, you need to put all of it
You need to help me
forward.
out. Yeah.
meme it.
Help me out.
There you
Dream
go.
it.
No, don't shake it
Oh
back.
my God, I'm used to shaking my hair. I'm sorry.
All right, there you go.
Thank
there you go.
All right, this is like
This is how I
Who do
felt
I
with
look
the
like
makeup
right now? I
artist
can't
at
even
MD.
find
You
like
look like
correlation.
Karen.
Who's Karen? Your mom?
No, just a Karen.
no, no, you don't. You look like oh God. Trying to decide. You look like you're about to ride with the riders of Rohan. Like if you put a helmet on. Yeah, you
I
could
don't
be
know what-
Legolasing it.
I don't know what Rohan
It's
is.
Fabio. All right, pull up a Fabio image.
I know. Okay, Fabio. Yeah. It's just like anyone with long, luscious locks.
No,
Is
no,
that-
no,
that
no.
Just like straight up.
You
Fabio.
know who Fabio is,
yeah,
right?
Yeah. He has the same like length on the sides. Yeah.
So I don't know who Fabio is. I only know who.
And
I've
the
only
length
heard
is
of
very
it.
much similar. Yeah.
I've only heard of it because.
But also
Do you know the Pokemon Mega Ampharos? 'Cause
No.
There was a Pokemon YouTuber who used to call him Fabio all the time because he has like long flowing
This is
hair.
not it. This is not.
Malbs is just eating again. He's got another two.
Hold on, I'll find an
You
example.
want to find a better picture to compare it?
I think this is a good
Just hold
picture.
it up. Just hold it up
I'd-
to the camera.
Oh, here's a good
Hold it up.
one.
I'd
For
like
the-
to say, Mike, Maluk got
Hold it
another.
up for the shot.
Maluk got another 2 kills this round, as you always say.
Theo Davis, Darth my cooking podcast. I mean, I could do a cooking show. What would the an amount be for a cooking show?
For today?
I don't know what you want me to cook. Yeah, Fabio.
That's me.
Wait.
That is clearly me.
That's you. I was
That is clearly me. Holy crap.
Wow.
I'm so glad you guys got a picture of me like that. Yo, that's crazy. Yo, that's nice. Yeah, Google's on that.
Darth my cooking podcast. I will do a cooking stream. I don't know when I would do it though. It'd have to be post Thanksgiving, I think. I will do a cooking
not be-
stream the week after Thanksgiving if we raise $100 in the next before Vu leaves, which is like 5 minutes.
Okay.
$100 dues, and I'm counting Theo's contribution of $15 to that, so 85 more dollar dues before Vu skips and bails.
Do you want to give him a hint about what you
Who's
might
the
be
next
cooking?
guest? I need to know.
I'll
if
take
I wanna
suggestions
keep
on what you want me to cook.
Who is the next guest?
I'll make a nice steak.
Are we getting OJ back?
We're getting Dust.
Oh, Dust. Yeah.
OJ might be coming on. This is we're nearing the time when OJ was gonna maybe come back on. I think it was another hour
yeah.
before OJ would come back on. But he did say potentially he was doing that.
Yeah, we're getting a disc golf commentator on.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's what
I watch his disc golf videos.
I haven't watched.
Have you actually?
I've played disc golf though. It's
They're actually
really
entertaining.
hard.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's a new niche. It's good to learn. Good to watch.
Well, the thing is, honestly, like, by the numbers kind of got it right. When Dust talks about Counter-Strike, he sounds kind of depressed at this point.
Oh
When
God.
he's talking about disc golf, you can tell he loves it, like, so much. Like, the vibe really, like, I love the vibe, like, straight up.
Yeah.
The
Yeah,
vibe
like me and
when he's
Beyblade,
talking about
clearly.
disc golf is, like, he's so passionate
Yeah.
about it. I'm like, fuck yeah, get me on board.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Dustin Discs. I can't wait to talk to him later about discs.
Dust discs.
Disc-related sports. I used to play Ultimate Frisbee.
Did you golf?
Hey,
Oh, that was a nice drop
Never.
off the flower
Never.
pot.
That's a mad round.
But
for
I played in the
Paisley.
league. It was fun.
That was sick. Oh, we do need to Daryl.
No.
$100 this event has always been such a fun thing to
Walker.
watch, and for such a great cause. As someone who's been struggling a lot lately with all that
Walker
happens in
Harris.
life, really have enjoyed
Mr.
watching the event.
Harris.
Appreciate you all. Thank you so much, Walker. Walker Harris. Is that Walker B. Walker?
I don't.
So what are you going to
Is that
cook
Walker
in
B.
your
Walker?
That
cooking
is
show?
Walker
his
be
name,
walking?
yes. That should be Walker.
I'm doing
Oh,
it
yeah.
now. Thank you, Pinecone, for the reminder.
Jorge, let's go. Thank you for the $25 from Jorge.
Yeah.
Can we get a sheesh?
Jorge
Thank
Dillon.
you.
Jorge
right, so
Delgado is such a badass name.
cooking stream.
Yeah, that's the One Green Tea, one of the NSG admins.
Oh, hell
Okay.
yeah.
Oh, hey.
Cooking stream will be, I don't know, it's probably next Thursday.
what are you
It'll be
cooking?
sometime not this week, but the following week.
What are you cooking?
I'll take suggestions now. Chat, post recipes.
Maybe a nice tofurkey.
Ooh. It's a bird.
Sweet
I've
potato
I've never
casserole?
had
Some pork,
tofurkey
man.
before.
That's an incredible idea.
Yeah.
I
Want 'em to make some pork.
last year we wound up doing a home Thanksgiving, like just my girlfriend and I, and we did do a full turkey, which was the first time ever, which was an interesting challenge. A lot of cooking. So I don't know how much is involved in a tofurkey.
Just do a sweet potato casserole. They're easy.
I don't like casseroles, which is gonna get me in trouble. Not a big casserole guy.
Unacceptable.
Not a big casserole guy. Tofurkey? Do you do stuffing in a tofurkey? Can
I
you
honestly
stuff a
have no
tofurkey?
idea. I think you make the stuffing on the side.
Okay.
I don't think you stuff a tofurkey. It's something like that. I don't know. I don't know.
I like that we're telling him to make it and none of us actually know what it is.
Yeah, I don't know how I feel about tofurkey, but I will take recipe suggestions in chat and go back and check later on to see what we're gonna do. Vu, I think we are coming to the end of our your time with us. If you're gonna skedaddle, if you're not, we'll happily have you stick around.
Can I make a Vu take here
Yes.
quickly?
Yes.
I think turkey is the most overrated food out there. It's
is
never
chicken.
made well. It's
anyone
the
even
driest
rate it?
garbage possible.
sucks.
The reason you only eat it at Thanksgiving and not elsewhere in the
Bro,
year is because it's
No, it just tastes
dog
like
shit,
rotisserie chicken,
and you
I
wouldn't
love
want to eat
rotisserie
it
chicken.
anytime other
Isn't
in the
it
year.
only picked
I
because
think you
it's
just
cheap?
don't know how to cook a
terrible.
turkey.
No, it's only picked
No,
because
I've
it's cheap.
never cooked a turkey. Okay,
Because
I've
it's cheap?
had
Yeah.
many turkeys by other people, but I've never cooked it,
Interesting.
Yeah,
and it's never been
Make
good.
food
It
ball,
is
please. Thanks.
terrible.
The
Thank you,
reason
Austin Meadows.
turkey is
Thank you, Austin
chosen for
Meadows.
Christmas dinner or for Thanksgiving dinner is because it's the cheapest amount you can get a big amount of meat.
Yeah,
Feed
that's an
everyone.
interesting
Yeah,
argument.
exactly.
It's dry and it's
And
miserable.
it's terrible.
So here's the thing. My dad makes a good turkey. So I've always quite enjoyed Thanksgiving. And my family in general. Lots of good turkey chefs in my family. Always had pretty good turkeys.
We always have either lamb or a beef and bone marrow pie for Christmas.
Interesting.
Bone marrow?
Beef and bone marrow
I
pie.
am
Marrow's delicious.
willing to
Bone
leave if you guys want to kick me off the
Yeah.
broadcast. I'm
As in
also
the marrow
willing to
for
stay and continue to be comedic entertainment.
What was that, Boo?
Like, he actually found this
I
image
said you
and
guys can kick me
overlaid
off the
text
broadcast.
over
I can also stay and be comedic relief, or however long.
Yeah,
you want
go
here.
for it.
We
You
can
could
pull in
stay.
this tweet. Hold on.
Just
Greg.
Well,
chilling.
Dust is running a smidge late, I think. So if you're
I'll just
chilling,
be watching the stream regardless.
Yeah.
if you're chilling, you
Great.
can keep chilling.
We need more. We need more.
I really
food
just want to
updates.
get to this old goal before I get off the stream.
Yeah.
Like genuinely.
Yeah.
Donate.
'Cause
Where
I'm
are we
pretty
at? What
certain
number are we
we're
at?
go- I'm pretty certainly we're gonna hit it before the end of the
What
night.
number are we at?
And it's just gonna be so
We're
inconvenient.
pretty high up.
You're
We're
inconvenient.
up there.
$20,512. We need $2,000 more dollars. $2,000 more dollars, and we shave Vu bald.
I was trying to do
Lot
that
of
on my
bread.
phone.
That's
my
a lot of
phone
bread.
will not let me. I need to
We can do
borrow
it.
somebody's computer.
There's one in the corner there.
Yeah.
That's my recommendation.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
That was a thing. Allie, care to explain?
I was stage admin for Frag, and I was instructing Arcade to do something, and Arcade turns and goes to me and says, "Yes, sir." And I was like, "What?" And then he goes, "Oh, sorry, yes, ma'am." But I got him back. At the end of the night, I congratulated Arcade on the win, and I said, "Congrats, ma'am."
And
So
this
it's
was
all good.
outside. You went up to his car, up to his window, and just like, yes, sir.
Thank you for the $10,
Yes, ma'am.
Cameron, and all of
Heck
the
yeah.
In Control squad.
Did they just win
Thanks,
frag?
guys.
They did. They were the winners of Frag. They took out Dry Peak after a killer loser run from Dry
Yeah.
Peak.
So they got the money to drop right now.
I would say so.
Just saying,
Maybe,
guys.
Maybe.
Just saying, guys. Just saying. Do appreciate that. Majorly appreciate that. B-Wells, Brendan Willis.
That's an entry frag.
Coming in with an entry frag. There we go. That's what they're looking for. He's going to
Kaiser
come
was
flying
on
on
like
over.
4 kills until about 3 or 4 rounds ago. And
Who
he hit
was?
he got like a 3K with a deagle, and then he got like another 3K.
Dude, sometimes you just need one round. So I watched a game where CXEI started at 1-11. He gets a 3K with a deagle and an eco round to win it. And then he ends the map 25-15.
That is huge.
It is the craziest second half turnaround I've ever seen.
So is that actually because somebody told me it was supposed to be said sexy, and I just refused.
I
to say
refused to
that.
that. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, early on I thought about it. I thought that was an option. I went with, yeah, he's going to be 60.
Yeah. I can't be calling.
I do the whole
sexy every time.
CXDI.
I usually say it depends on the context. It's either CXCI or 60. And he's never taken issue with it, so I think he's fine with it.
CXZI is too long.
Well,
It's like
that's
when you
because
need to
do
emphasize
that,
Yeah.
But also
that's
when you're
because
like
you're silly and British.
when he
and
like
you
hits a
listen to
clip and you want to hype
Zedda.
him and you're like CXCI. That's a
Yeah,
good moment to do
I
it.
guess that's true.
Yeah, but also.
I don't like it when people say AWP.
So the thing is, when you're a caster, you say
You run out of-
everything
yeah.
a million times. So when you've said op 3 bazillion times in a night, sometimes
find
you
a
like to
different
mix
way.
things up. You like the
Yeah.
op, you like the big green, you like the AVP, you like the AWP, you like the zoom banger, you like the hit stick, you like to call it whatever.
The big green,
Big green,
magic stick,
big
Yeah.
green gun, magic stick,
sniper.
shiny
question.
kill gun.
I got a question for all y'all. How badly do you want to see Vu bald?
I really
Pretty
want
bad.
to.
What about y'all, chat? How badly do you want to see
I
Vu
really
bald?
want
I
Yeah,
think
both of it.
Chad is.
Because if chat,
Might
if
be interested
everyone,
in
if
seeing
everyone
Vu bald.
donated somewhere around like $3 right now, we would see Vu bald very fast.
Yeah.
Very fast.
Hell yeah.
That's true.
Donate that money. Get in there.
I would just offer to go bald right now, but I feel like I'm
No, you can't do
robbing
that.
money
Yeah,
directly from Mustache
Yeah,
Masters.
from charity.
Let me highlight something for you guys, by the way. I want to just say that everyone, if you have a Twitch Prime sub available and you're not subbing with Twitch Prime, you are literally giving Jeff Bezos money
Yes,
And
that's correct. If
you're
you're
a
not
bad
using
person.
your Prime, you're just giving Jeff.
because you were literally
have a sub button.
when you
Jeff
buy
the
Amazon
Bread.
Prime, you're putting money into Jeff Bezos's pocket. And when you use Twitch
think
Prime,
we do.
you're reaching across the void,
Oh, we
taking
got
it back,
That's
and
good.
Yeah.
putting it
The whole
into
streaming once a year
Mustache
thing makes it
Masters
hard to get a
pocket.
sub
Yeah.
button.
Yeah, that's true actually. Let's shout out Connor
For Cooking
Mason
Stream, Mike
and,
needs to do a Great British Bake Off with a signature tactical and showstopper.
You knew what
Just so glad I went home
meant?
instead of them.
He's
You
a
know
big,
what?
Great British Bake Off
$25 I will do. Yeah, okay, we'll do a Great British Bake Off. We'll do 3 challenges. I'm a much better chef than I am a baker.
Good chance
So
to
we'll do
learn.
it. $25 from Connor Mason. Hashtag Mustache Masters. Heck yeah.
Hashtag.
People getting in. They want to see you bald, man.
I
They
wa-
want to see you bald.
I want
Here-
to see what you bake.
Here's
I'm
the
kind of
thing.
interested.
I mean, theoretically, I guess I have to, it's like challenges, right? Or at least the
Yeah.
technical I won't know about beforehand. Here's the thing about Vu going bald. He's a YouTuber, so he will then film YouTube videos, and they're going to last forever. It'll be
Yeah.
evergreen.
And that
You
is
get the
very
Richard
funny,
Lewis
and that is
treatment
very
for
cool.
the-
An era of Vu's content will just be bald
Will be
Vu
bald.
era. And we'll have done that, chat. We'll have done that.
Someone in chat said
Not gonna make any video.
said Vu was already going bald, people. So
That's true.
Whoa.
I'm not going bald, and that is actually offensive to say that I'm going bald because I have a medical condition called eczema on my scalp that I couldn't bring my medication for, and so if I lose some of my hair with the eczema, and it is literally offensive to try and say I'm going bald because it's not my fault. It's a skin condition. It's outside of my
You
control.
got
Artie, chat, feel
Unbelievably
bad.
offensive.
Vu bald, $15 dono from Scott
Get
Park.
shit on.
I'm so sorry, Vu. I really am.
This is so offensive. Like I should be able to
On the
cancel
other-
these
Fun
people.
of
It's making
being
fun of me
bald
for
and then
something out of
immediately
my
Vu
control.
bald.
On the other hand,
We are currently about
Donald and Bald are
1,500
quite
away
similar.
from Bald Vu.
We are 1,500 away from
got
bald Vu.
1,500 more dollars, please,
Yeah.
for
Yeah,
bald Vu.
Igma.
I mean, look, we've
This
got a
rant
very
doesn't seem to
famous
have
bald
helped the
person
situation.
sitting over there in the corner on his PC. Mr. Ryan at Rush Bald Media.
Rush Bald Media.
Ryan at Rush Bald Media, a esteemed bald dude, well known for being
do you mean?
extremely bald.
It's
Look,
wa-
I lived with him for a year, and all I'm saying is, you have the right to wonder.
it was
I've
especially-
seen some suspicious things.
It
I
was
go in, I
especially-
see wig glue on the counter. I see.
I think isn't that just his 10 different moisturizing creams?
I mean, really, at this
Yes.
point, he does do an American Psycho routine in the morning. He's like, I put
Oh
on,
my
I
God.
peel, I do a facial scrub, I do exactly 1,000 sit-ups, and you live in New York now, so it's really just getting better and better, bit
Oh,
by
you
bit.
know, I do not like that whole line. Ryan being the next.
Patrick, whatever he is,
Yeah.
Bateman?
Bateman.
Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds right.
I've never seen
Yeah.
the
No,
film.
no, but what
I
is he
haven't
listening
either.
to?
I
What's he
haven't either.
listening to when he
I've just
actually
seen
walks
so many
into the office?
interpretations of it.
When he walks into the Rush B Media offices, clearly the
Taylor Swift,
The
10-minute version of whatever. What is the song, Ryan?
All too well.
All too well.
There's two versions. There's two 10-minute versions.
walking
It's
down
not
in his
just the one.
30-story tower offices for Rush B Media. Going
Oh
down.
my god, we
Here
got
we go.
25.
Ha 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 ha, bald vu, omega lol, bald vu, ha, rush bald media, ha 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 ha, from Jacob Halfman.
Really covering every base.
Bald.
Oh, and another one. I was a dumbass and clicked the Movember main donation button the first time, but here we go. Thank you, Rory, for coming in with another $25. That has happened to some people. Famously, Sully donated $299 to the main donation button.
Oh no.
We've
So you don't
we've
have that on the-
posted
on
some
the
feedback
list?
over the years that they
He
should
then did it again.
Yeah.
greaterly clarify which one goes to us and which one goes to the main channel. We've had that discussion before. But at the end of the day, it all goes to the same cause, so it's all good, and you can feel
Zilla is
real good about it.
25 and 11.
He's a god.
I feel like this has gone. I just not sort of like I noticed he was doing pretty well earlier. He's only 11 times in 24 rounds.
He's the Mike Ruler for a reason.
What?
The Mike Ruler. The old schooler.
I have no idea what you're saying.
You never seen Aqua Teen Hunger Force?
Love that show.
Are you speaking?
Can you do a good
English?
meatwad?
It's a,
Oh,
it's
wait,
a
I
Cartoon
can.
Network show, right?
Hold on.
Hey guys, this is Meatwad here. Meatwad's coming to you hot from the Mustache Masters. I really like watching some Counter-Strike with my friends on the couch. And I'm just wondering, when is we going to make a vote bald? Come on, guys, we need to get to $22,000. Wow, that's a lot of dollars. $500 on top of that. And we can see bald vote.
I
Is
genuinely
Meatwad
something
coming
like
to you
Donald
again
Trump
from the
views.
couch here?
We're at
And,
1,500
where's
away,
that?
right?
Where's my hamburger?
I
I'm
could
gonna
not
go.
be more
I'm hungry
confused
now.
right
I'm gonna go
That's
now.
rolling away.
Just gonna go back to my room. Bye, guys.
Well done. Well done.
have
I
a good
love the
meatwad.
fact that you still had that southern tinge to it.
That's
as he
it's
does.
Meatwad. He's got a
Yeah.
very specific accent. I
Yeah.
had forgotten that I have a good Meatwad. I haven't tried that in a long time.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Very
no,
good.
that's
Very
a fun
good.
show.
Very good.
Yeah,
Mobs is
Meatwad.
at 29, so we're gonna get another $29 from.
Yeah,
Bob.
$29
At
coming
least.
from Bowman if he doesn't hit the 30
And
bomb.
he got like 15 in
Come
the
on,
first.
Mobs, hit the 30 bomb.
Come on, Pop.
Come on.
He's definitely going to 30
Mobs.
Balls.
Come on, Fran.
Oh, we've got a bit of a freeze. We got a,
Shake.
are we frozen?
I'm
What's
losing
going
it.
on?
I'm losing it. I'm going more into South Park here.
Oh, PTO production.
Yeah, techie pause.
Any techers?
Any other voices? You guys got any voice requests? I got a lexicon here.
We have quite a bit of movement in the background.
I don't know.
People.
Wait,
You
do
do
you
a
have
good
like a
Trump?
menu?
I mean, you just tell me something and
Menu?
I'll tell you if I can do it. Characters, right?
I'm completely.
You're blanking?
Yeah, it's going completely.
Anyone got a beloved character?
Can you do a Gilbert Gottfried?
Gilbert Gottfried. The problem!
No.
Hold on, can I do get... Affleck! Iago! The genie! Yeah, hold on, I had to get into character a little bit. And they call it the aristocrats! There we go, there's my Gilbert Gottfried.
Well, good try. Flag.
I don't know this reference, so you just sound.
He's
even
a
more
stand-up
insane.
comedian who has his stage voice
Yeah,
is horrendous. He's the voice of
Steve,
Iago.
get in.
Steve Dudenhofer coming in with $69! Getting Vu bald! Love you, Steve Duden.
69 HP.
Hey!
Get in.
Have you not seen Aladdin?
Not for 20.
Oh
He's
my
the voice of
God.
Iago.
$25
Yeah,
donation
yeah,
from
the
Anthony.
parent.
And
Nudes
he
from
said,
Chris,
"Nudes
please."
from Chris, please tell him to check his DMs.
All right.
I don't know if that's you because he's
I
spelled
don't
with a
know
K.
if that's
It's with a K.
from.
So
I don't know who his.
I'm not sure we should be selling nudes for
He's
money
going
to charity.
to.
That seems like a bad.
I mean, look, start some OnlyFans right now.
I mean,
We'll get Vu bald.
Sex work is good work.
Maybe.
We didn't say where he's going bald.
I don't know. Just feel like.
Jesus.
That's all you gotta know.
I want off
Work
this
is work,
mic.
baby.
He's just straight up sticking there. Spongy just planted the bomb and just
See,
walked
hot
off.
and
Is that
steamy.
enough?
What a round. What a finish. Get that clip in, baby.
Spongy just thinks, is that
Oh my
enough?
god.
He planted the bomb and just walked off. Is
I
that
mean,
enough?
sometimes you just gotta leave.
Yeah.
Just gotta do you. Be free.
Mobs has hit the 30 bomb at least, so we're getting $30. 30 big dollars. Big money.
Dust is running a little late. He should be here in
Vamos,
about
team
20 to 30 minutes. He says he's got a good story for the stream when he gets
Let's
here.
go. How
Intrigued
how
by
we
that.
pronounce
More
Every time I see
donations
Dust,
coming
I
in?
ask
Vamos,
him
Team
to
One.
hear the
Vamos.
Vamos!
How-
Thank you for the 25. Thank you so much.
Oh!
Who must be bald?
Hey.
Who's Christopher Pallick?
Oh my god,
Who
is
could
Pallick?
Christopher Pallick be?
Pallick.
Who's that?
Vu must be bald. From
must be
our
bald.
own admin,
It's disturbing how
Christopher
quickly these
Pallick. Thank you
donations
for the
are coming in.
100.
Yeah.
It's actually like, this is concerning.
Well,
Yeah.
it's happening, Vu.
Where-
Get
what's the
ready.
number?
Call to
It's
action, Vu.
Ready.
Learn about
Do
it.
you have your shaver ready? Do you have your clippers ready?
Yeah, I've got it. I've
He's
got,
gonna
I've got
use a
it.
beard
Uh-huh.
trimmer.
You know what they don't is what they don't tell you when you go to Europe
What?
is that your beard trimmer's not going to work. Like I plugged it in, it like blew up.
Yeah, did
Like,
you not have
it's
transformers?
You have to get-
Did you just plug electronics
No,
into
I
the
don't.
wall?
Adapter.
Yes, I plugged
What?
electronics directly into the wall.
$10 more
Another
from
10.
Chris?
Why would you not?
Coming in for
Another.
more.
Another
Nobody tells
10.
me this, man. You guys act like I'm crazy.
You are crazy.
Yeah,
Nobody
no,
tells
like
you this shit.
that's news to me. Why?
All right, so okay, so do you know?
Why?
Did
You
accidentally
went to
double
Portugal.
10
Did you
and
just
then
plug
do
stuff into
100?
walls?
No, I had an
You got another
adapter at
10
least
from your
because
name.
because
Okay,
I have a
so
US
in the
thing.
US
But when you
our
buy
power
a
is
Apparently,
blow
Chris
dryer-
didn't make that
Our-
$10
it-
no-no.
In
If
the
you
US,
buy a
our
blow
power
dryer
runs
there.
at 110 volts. In Europe and most of the world, it runs at 240 volts. So
didn't
know
there
that.
are some things whose power supplies can translate both 240 and 110. It will say on the power supply or plug. But a lot of things, if it's designed for 110 volt and you plug it into a 240 volt socket, you're gonna blow it up.
Okay.
It go boom.
Yeah.
It will catch fire.
But
It's not a good idea.
There should at least be a system, or not even a system. There's not going to be a system involved with outlets, but there should at least be some sort of mechanism to at least stop an overflow of current. Right?
But there's not.
But
I
there's
mean,
not.
so
Listen.
if you have that system in place, then you just have an adapter that will take both 240 and
Yeah,
110.
yeah,
It'll say on it, when you travel, always check what the voltage is there and check your electronics so you don't blow them up.
I don't
This is
carry
travel
blow
tips
dryers
with
on
Darth
me
Mike.
or
Listen, do you want travel tips? I'll give you travel tips. Another travel tip that someone told
Yeah,
me
go
that
for
was
it.
like, bro, you didn't know this? Are you dumb? What the fuck?
yeah. This
Okay.
is totally news to me.
So listen, if you're leaving Europe, this is something DeGade told me, and I checked,
Yeah.
and I would have saved like $600 on my flight. You're always supposed to do a flight to London.
What?
That's the end of the flight, and then another flight from London to North America. And I checked, and my flight back to Canada would have been $700 with if I had done that. Instead, it was $1,400.
Damn.
Yeah, I flew from.
And they
Damn.
apparently the same thing goes in the other direction.
That's
You're
pretty
supposed to have
good.
an individual flight to New York.
No, but that's right. If
and
you look
then
up
to
like
Europe.
just prices of anywhere in England, it doesn't only have to be that a Heathrow. Anywhere in England, it is very cheap actually to go in most of mainland Europe.
I went from London to Philly, and then I'm going from New York back to London, and my round trip is like
Yeah.
500.
And the gold there.
Yeah,
is that-
those are that's
plus
supposed to be the
40.
cheapest way possible to do it.
Yeah.
As opposed to, you would think that like if I went on Expedia or some other travel
Yeah,
site,
right, or-
they would give me that price. No, they don't give you that price. It's way more expensive
Yeah.
if you don't do that.
Unlucky.
Yeah.
You could just like not
Certain
fly to
websites.
the US. You'd be fine.
Well, I'm going to Canada, man. I gotta go back at some point.
You don't have to.
I mean, I recommend sailing. I haven't done a transatlantic.
By the way, you guys said that Swisher
lot
was
slower.
sick earlier.
Yeah, he's in now, right?
Yeah.
He's rocking it.
Maybe
Good
they
for
just
him.
meant he's absolutely fucking sick, mate.
He's so freaking sick.
I mean, he is that.
Who won map one? I wasn't.
The Bad News Bears won map.
So they could be closing it out versus Team One Esports.
Yeah.
Could be making their way to the grand finals.
PRT, they bought a farm assets game over. I've never seen.
Oh my God! Look at the war.
I want to
Look
see
at the
that.
war in Banana.
never mind.
Holy
I was gonna say I want to see
Lord.
that farmhouse pop oop, but
Sheesh.
it doesn't look like that's
It's
gonna
still
be
alive.
It
it.
could.
It is still alive.
It literally is about to pop off.
It's not.
Like it
Oh,
literally
he
is
fell
like
off.
1v3.
You cannot multi
Go
with
mobs.
a farm ass. You cannot multi.
He has to.
Farmhouse
1v5.
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 No, he won't.
Oh my God! Oh my God! Oh my.
And it does
Oh.
nothing.
Yeah, it's
Hey,
terrible. It's the worst
NA
gun on the
takes a
game.
big one. They're going to grand finals.
The FAMAS is the worst gun on the
GG2
game,
one.
value for money wise.
Brazil. Not
Brazil.
today. Not today.